So, what up, y'all? It's your boy Mello, Mr. Hello, and you are now listening to a different take podcast. Max,
Yes,
I was
sir.
expecting to bow.
Oh, damn it.
I was
All right,
expecting
let's start it again.
Max can't. No,
Yeah.
he can't. Max can't do that this week. He can't because like he's in the dark. He's gonna catch a case. He tries to fuck around like that in the back. He can't be doing that. You know that. Like,
yeah.
It's very smart. It's very
I'm in the
smart.
back.
Good
Mr.
on
Max Revista in the building. Max,
Shit.
what up, though, man?
I'm on my lazy shit today because I don't feel like doing shit. Today I don't feel like doing anything. As you can see, my fucking pocket was inside out when we first got on. Like I lost track of I lost track of time, man. I'm not even broadcasting with my regular setup. My light might go off, but I'm still here, and that's what counts. And we're ready to put down the numbers like we usually do. Nothing has changed. We're still in the building, and we're ready for y'all.
Oh shit!
Coming up this.
We also got the captain in the building, Mr. Chad. What up, though?
Well, that's kind of cool. That's like some entrance shit, right? Right there when I come in.
Yeah.
Now here's the funny part about the entrance shit, right? So nothing, and I mean literally nothing out of the ordinary really happened in my life this week. But I know if I don't have something, and I got to make it real, then I'm going to be letting people down. So I kind of created my own little shit. And I feel like, no, but listen, I feel like I did a greater good. So, like, I now have a story to tell because I did make something happen. And I also made something happen for somebody else who now has a story to tell and may, in turn it into a successful podcast. So here is what I did, all right? So nothing's going on in my life. Wednesday rolls around, right? And I'm like, fuck, I got nothing to talk about with the guys when we intro. So I'm like, I got to figure something out. And I go to work, and then somebody bitches about this kid that works in the same plaza as me. Every fucking day, he comes into a parking lot blaring his fucking music, right? Like, absolutely, those windows down people, like, everybody wants to hear this shit. Like, and I'm going to seem so cool, right? Like, showing up with this. I'm going to make sure, like, I time my music to hit the hook right as I'm pulling into my parking spot kind of bullshit. Like, he does this religiously. Like, without fail, he does this. So I put, right, on 2 different Facebook groups, on Craigslist, on a bunch of different, like, that I was looking for wrestling fans, like WWE fans or the like, right? And what I need you to do, and I told them, I have a Papa Gino's, by the way, right next to where I work. I told them I will buy y'all lunch if you can come in and cheer for somebody and hold up signs, and I gave him the person's name, right? So when this kid came in, they have signs up like he's driving into his own theme music and shit like that. And I just but the thing is, like, I'm like, he's going to be like, oh, I'm a fucking, and he thought like his friends were like celebrating something. He felt like king shit, and it was all fucking ruined. But for a brief moment, it was really funny when he got out of the car and he was like, yo, what the fuck? But then, so everybody's got signs up. It wasn't like 100 people or anything, but I probably had like fucking 15, 20 people there with signs and everything like that. Cost me about $60 in pizza, but well worth.
Can you smell the weed outside the car of that guy?
No, I'm telling you, he works in my plaza, so he's not coming in blazing. It's like,
okay.
And the funny part is, where I work and where I live, like, they're pretty far. And I work in a pretty affluent area, so, like, the people are very reserved. Like, first of all, it's not like you're driving through the hood impressing anybody with that music anyways, but, like, you definitely aren't impressing any of these fucking old-ass people that are just, like, there for early bird deals at Marshall's. Like, nobody cares about your shit. For real. Like, I'm trapped in between a Papa Gino's and a place where you get prescription eyeglasses. Couple doors down, there's a place for birds and shit like that. So, like, who are you playing this music for? I don't fucking understand. But honestly, I did think it was really funny when he got out of his car and people were holding up signs with his fucking name like he played. But he didn't get the joke. He just thought his friends were putting him on. But I thought it was funny anyways.
Yeah, I went to get some liquor today, and
they were like, "Oh, you're Chad's boy."
No, me and my wife come out of the car, whatever, and as we walk in towards the liquor store, we go past his car. Fucking windows tinted, windows all the way up. They were smoking so much weed inside the car that with the windows up, you could still smell the weed outside the car. Like, I could just imagine what was going on inside that car. And then it wasn't just the weed smell; it had a musty smell mixed with the weed. It was like dirty car smell plus weed smell, you know. And then
weed.
They had like real loud music, and then the car was halfway broken down. The car was like 5 different colors. It was like white, primer color, black, lighter black, matte. You know, it was like, yo.
The more you go on, the more it sounds like you're casting judgment. It sounds like you have something to say about people that smoke too much weed. That's what it sounds like to me. Like
I can say this because the guy was
Civic hatchback.
The guy. I can say this shit because the guy was
dragon.
The car's black. It's not even nice.
I can say this because the guy was Puerto Rican. You know, I was describing the usual.
How the fuck
you
know he was Puerto Rican? The tinted windows are up and it's fucking all fish.
I saw the little flag.
No, it's the flag in the mirror, right? The rear view mirror. Like,
it could have been a used car.
This cracks me up. Like the Puerto Rican flag.
I can say this. You can't say.
It's like the Jeep people, right? You see another Jeep.
Watch it, chat. Watch it, chat.
Shut up. Fucking act like I don't know. Come on.
Watch it, chat. They hear it. I can say this. I'm Puerto Rican.
I can say, I can't say Puerto Ricans like they have the flag on the rear view. Fuck out of here. They'll be like, damn right I do. It's the same people that are like Captain America's Captain Puerto Rico. I only see 1 star on that flag. You know, like that kind of shit.
Who said that, Chad?
Puerto Ricans.
They gave us a villain this year. Actually, they made
Captain America, right?
Nah, they made Bad Bunny an official character, but I think is the Marvel universe. He's gonna be some guy named oh fuck. He's a villain though. He's in the Spider-Man universe. Give me a second. Keep talking.
Americano?
Nah. He's a villain.
Yo, that's fucked up though.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now. Bad Bunny.
Oh my
god. Character.
At least he landed on the good side of things. I mean, DC's
Marvel.
looking like it's going down fast.
Yeah. Oh, his name is gonna be El Muerto. El Muerto.
I was so close.
Basically, that translates.
Yeah, America's dying, right? Like, so it doesn't fucking really matter.
That translates to the dead guy. So, but is a villain?
Death,
is
right?
an actual?
Death.
Is an actual villain in the Spider-Man universe? So let's see how that turns out. Hey, we've got our first Puerto Rican fucking, villain at least. Shit.
I'm pretty sure there's been others.
It's
right?
a start. No.
No. Stop. Suicide
They didn't even know Puerto Ricans didn't exist.
Suicide Squad. Well, I don't know what, like, because now I'm gonna be like, it's all this fucking same, right? But like, I don't know. I have no idea what that. Stop, because I'm not even trying to clown like that. I'm just saying, what was dude's fucking?
Watch it.
Did you see the original Suicide Squad? Yes or no?
Here we go.
Who was the fire guy? What was he?
Let me guess, Mexican? He better not be Mexican.
Was he Mexican? I hope not, because now I'm a fucking duck and cover. If he was Mexican, I don't.
He's talking about the guy that also played in.
He probably was Mexican.
Number 1, Jay Hernandez. That's his name, Jay Hernandez.
I'm not
sure.
Somebody's gonna do some recon right now. He's gonna be like, "You better fucking pray. You better pray."
No, I'm not sure what he is. I know he's been in films for a long time though. He's a good actor, actually, man.
That was him for sure.
What, Jay Hernandez?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
He's
is that his name, Max?
He's just an American actor. That's all he is. That's what it says, at least.
No, it says he is in Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know whether or not he's Spanish. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, first of all, he's definitely.
What kind of common misconception is that? Just because his last name is Hernandez, he has to be Spanish, huh? Huh?
And Chad did say,
You know what? You know what? You're right. He could have married into that last name. It's possible. He might not be mixed or Latino at all. He might have a Hispanic husband. It is.
He's
possible.
had that name ever since he first came into the industry, though.
People do change their names. I mean, look at fucking
Jamie Foxx.
Michael Keaton.
Jamie Foxx.
Michael Keaton.
What's Jamie Foxx's real name?
It's something. It's not Jamie Foxx though. Look it up, actually.
You get Michael Keaton. I think Michael Keaton is a better example than Jamie Foxx, right?
No, because Jamie Foxx, everybody knows him for Jamie Foxx, man.
Everybody knows Michael Keaton for Michael Keaton.
No, well, everybody knows Michael Keaton for Batman. They damn near just call him Batman, bro.
No, don't. Okay, maybe you, right? You.
Oh, whoa.
But no. Yeah.
His real name is Eric Marlin Bishop.
Come on, bro. Would you have ever thought that about Jamie Foxx?
Why would I think anything? I mean,
you're right. Why would you think?
Why would I? I don't. Clearly, I don't think. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is another one.
What's Nicolas Cage?
I know that was too good to be true. Nicolas Cage. That just sounds dope as fuck. Right?
Yeah,
nobody has a
like
that's a stage.
Yeah,
Nicolas Cage.
I knew that was too cool.
He named himself. I don't remember the second part, but one of the parts of his name, because he's a huge comic. This is back to comics, right? Nicolas Cage loves comic books, like he's obsessed. And his name did come from Luke Cage, and I forgot the other thing, but it was something else. It was Luke Cage and something else.
That's for sure. He's obsessed with comics, and
he's very upset.
They fucking ended up making him play fucking that garbage ass fucking
Ghost Rider. But do you know he was supposed to play Superman? Did you know this? And they even started filming for it, and he was like and they were like, "This is not going to work. This is never ever going to work. You can't." Yeah,
because he ended up saying, "My eyes, it's in my eyes, the beast."
No, but I mean, oh my, what was that fucking Hollow Man? Is that Hollow Man?
No, from the Wicker Man.
Wicker Man. Sorry, Hollow Man was Kevin Bacon. My bad. Yeah.
Which was a good film. Hollow Man was a good film.
Hollow Man's kind of fucked up.
Wait, Kevin Bacon?
Hollow Man is exactly what we would have done.
Well, that's why it's kind of fucked up, right? It's like they brought to light, like, if you were invisible, what would you do? And it's like, don't be showing that shit. Like, no, we don't want to talk about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
the
shut
scene
the fuck up.
The scene when he told the girl, "Oh, what do you think that is?"
See.
No, but the worst part, she's just sitting there like, "I don't know what it is." I don't know what it is, but it's in my nose right now.
Fucked up. It's just that was a very different time for movies like that. The cusp of 2000, right? Like late 90s into the early 2000s. We did have groundbreaking shit come up, but we also had like a whole bunch of fucked up weird shit all coming out at the same time right around there. Like a ton of weird. So you got The Matrix, which pretty much changed how films were made in action scenes, right? Like all that bullet timey bullshit. And then you had like Hollow Man, and then what's the other one where he was like fading away and the house was haunted? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like I'm trying to think of that.
With Daniel Craig?
No, I don't think he was in it. Hold on.
2000s was really good though, man. I'm not gonna lie. And then you had like the end of the Scream series. Scream was what, 98?
Scream, I think the original Scream was probably like more like 95, right?
95, but part 2 is when they started getting like kind of stupid. You think?
I mean, it was Scream was dumb. I know I'm going to catch flack for this because I like Matthew Lillard and all that shit, and Drew Barrymore is one of my all-time celebrity crushes, but they killed her too early, by the way.
That was genius. You've never seen that before.
I don't know,
You've never seen that before? Scream is successful for the same reason Game of Thrones is.
No. Scream was successful because it's on the nose, right? We're talking about, like, we're making, essentially, like, we're acknowledging that we know we're making horror film based around horror films.
That's actually a good conversation. What actor in what movie has affected you the most?
What death of what actor and what movie? So this is
I'm gonna start.
automatic
I'll
spoiler
start.
territory, right?
I'll start.
Spoilers,
So yeah,
please. Spoilers.
No, it's not. It's not a recent movie. It could be at any time. It could be
but it's still spoilers.
It's definitely still spoilers, though.
It's still people might not have seen it, but go ahead.
My movie is like from the fucking 80s, bro. If you haven't seen it, it's your problem. It's not mine.
Okay.
What you got?
I got Ghost, Patrick Swayze.
Fucked you up?
Yo, it fucked me up, bro.
Are you talking about like when he moved on? Oh wait, are you talking about when he died in the beginning of it, or are you talking about when he moved on?
Nah, when he moved
before
on
the character wasn't even developed.
I was like,
oh, okay.
I'm not crying. I'm a man. That one. Chad, who you got? One. No way. I got one more. One more.
Go ahead.
You got one more?
I got Richie Valens in La Bamba.
Okay. I can understand that though. La Bamba was hurtful. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, I'm spinning all over.
I'm not gonna lie. La Bamba was hurtful. And then he said, I don't flights. Like I don't want to get on a flight.
What's so really sad about this is that it was a true story. So
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pass it on to you.
Who you got?
So I don't necessarily want to go into my biggest. I will go over one that fucked me up, but I don't want to go into my biggest because I really hate spoiling my favorite movies. But a movie that fucked me up, I'm what?
Reset your camera.
Okay, fine.
You're a little blurry.
Yeah, I'm very blurry. I can see that. I'm gonna try to reset it. Obviously, there we go.
I think it was just the focus. That's it. Yeah, now you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah,
all right. So, again, I don't like going into my favorite movies and spoiling them. Like, I feel like everybody is on board with, and I'm going to talk super recent. I don't feel like anybody was cool when Tony Stark died, right? Like, I feel like we all were kind of a little bit fucked up over that. If you were invested in the series at all, like whether you want to admit it or not, because it's recent and, we're all men, whatever. But like, that was pretty rough to watch. But what got me, movies where you don't see it coming. I could kind of see that being a thing because, it was kind of led up to. But The Bridge to Terabithia, I don't know if you know what that fucking movie is.
No, I actually do. And first of all, I love that book. It's a childhood dream, that book, right? Oh, go ahead, continue. But I love that.
It's fine. That fucked me up. So movies that it kind of blindside you, right? Where
get it? The Blind Side,
right. Michael Orr gets me every time. I hate it when he died. Oh, never mind. But no, his quarterback just did because he wasn't that good. Oh no. so all right, I'm done. But like the Bridge to Terabithia, like movies where you could see one character die or something happening to one person, and then all of a sudden it's somebody else completely. Like where the death is like completely unexpected. Yeah. It's not even like you're rooting for the person to pull through and then they don't and you can't fucking believe it, but something just happens and one of the main protagonists dies. That is what usually gets me.
Especially when you think the story is about them. You kind of thought the story was about her.
Yes, in my opinion, yes. But another one is and I'll spoil this, is a movie from the 80s. I believe it's the late 80s called Grifters with John Cusack. And if you don't know what a grifter is, it's just basically a hustler, right? And so in the very end of the movie, his mother, which has got a really weird Oedipus complex, fighting over whatever. They're fighting over money, and they pull a suitcase away. Fucking Max. They pull a suitcase away, a glass gets broken, and a shard goes, you're like, I'm falling asleep here. And a shard goes into his neck,
I'm
not
doing anything.
And it's blatantly obvious that, he's going to die. And then, of course, any movie that my man dies in is just not cool with me. Like, Will Smith dying in any movie fucks me up real bad.
Did he die in 7 Pounds?
He for sure died in 7 Pounds. That's not the only movie he's died in, but yes, he for sure died in 7 Pounds. He's died in multiple other movies, but we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So the first one is fucking funny as hell, but it taught me a lot. The first one is Titanic.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
Are you one of those? There was Rome on the fucking raft people, or
dude? It taught me females can be really selfish, bro.
There it is. There it is. You are
really selfish.
I knew you were one of those people. There was room on the raft.
Are you serious? Like, there was one time, Jack, do you want to come here? Jack, do you want to get on the board and I'll go in the water for a little bit?
What sense does that make? They both die. They both die if that happens.
Bro, they're both moving if that happens, which means their body is moving. Like, you're literally, she fell asleep.
Yes,
she fell asleep.
You're correct that objects in motion create, energy, which creates heat, but it's not enough to like fight that icy water.
By the time she came back, the ship that dropped somebody off and came back and said, "Is anybody here?" Bro, it's like, yeah, that'd be me.
I think what was so selfish of her? Like, well, not selfish, but kind of fucked up. Like, she's a fucking. I feel like she's a piece of shit. All right, so you telling me that you're fucking. Done. Oh, go ahead. All right.
No, go ahead, go, bro. I just wanted the audience to understand I wasn't done.
No, go ahead.
No, he should be able to bring another movie because apparently we're going to want to speak on his. So go ahead, Max.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Max falls asleep during mine. He wants to talk on yours. No, go, Max. I never speak. Your eyes are open now, motherfucker. Bro, speak.
I never saw none of the movies you was talking about. The only one, Avengers. The other one, Sabatia, like whatever the fuck that was. I never watched
how do you know how to speak their language?
That's exactly how they would.
My ass, you didn't talk like that. I mean, you didn't see that. You know the language.
Nah, but go ahead, man. Finish.
No, what you were saying?
No, go talk on that movie, and then we go back.
Yeah.
I say that she's a piece of shit because she's 90-something years old, right? She got she had kids. She done got married. She done had a whole fucking lifelong of whatever, But on her fucking dying bed or whatever, she does not think about her husband that spent 60 years with her, but about this fucking one night stand that she banged in a fucking car in a fucking boat. Like, fuck the 60 years and the fucking marriage and all the kids we had. I'm thinking about that one bang that I had in a fucking boat.
I actually don't agree with you.
70 years ago. Like, what the
honestly,
fuck?
Probably one of the worst parts about Titanic.
Just imagine,
they really made her husband the bad guy.
Yo, it's crazy.
Wait. I have to go back and watch that movie. Did she end up with the dude that she was on the ship with? I don't think she did.
No.
She didn't. But just the fact that, remember,
why was he a bad guy
on the ship? They made him the bad guy in the movie.
How?
He's the antagonist of the movie, bro. It's
the antagonist is on the ship.
He's the antagonist of the movie. He's the bad guy of the movie, bro.
But the antagonist is on the ship. Did she marry the fucking asshole that was on the ship with her?
No,
that's what I'm saying. You're talking about the asshole.
Marry him.
How was he an asshole? She's literally
because he was a prick.
Girl. I don't give a fuck. Like, you just met this guy. Dump me at least first.
You're gonna dump somebody on a fucking cruise ship, and I think that's the whole point, right? I think the whole point is like that became the love of her life, and everything else is.
Bro,
you don't know.
But how? Listen, how does that?
Did you just realize that after this guy painted you? Like, you just realized you ain't fuck with me after he painted you. But
no, naked. I feel like prior to the painting, I feel like the painting doesn't occur unless she realizes she's in love with him.
No, or maybe the painting doesn't occur if she's faithful. You never thought about that part?
Maybe she shouldn't be with that person, and she's only with that person because she was pressured into being with that person, and that's kind of the context of the movie. Because back then, don't fucking lie. Like, back then, you were pushed into being with people just because of social status. Like, it was what it was. It's borderline an arranged marriage, and that's pretty much what they were like. And he was like. I hate Leonardo DiCaprio, but like,
I mean, I could tell
DiCaprio
you're voting for the bad guy here, bro.
I'm not saying I hate his character. I like his character. I just hate that actor.
Jack and Rose was fucked up, bro. Jack and Rose.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
This man brings this lady on a boat to get to a brand new, different paradise, and some dude just comes in that's not even supposed to be on the boat, gets on the boat, and tries to steal his girl, his whole life, bro. Like, and steals one of the most expensive diamond rings ever.
I don't agree. I don't agree that the character's fucked up. I just don't agree. I think she was in she wasn't for it. Like she didn't want anything to do with the dude anyway.
She was for the streets. She was for the streets.
My thing
is this. At the end though, she didn't even want to give nobody else to die. She threw it back in the sea.
Yes, because it's for her and him, right?
I can't have it. Nobody can. You for the streets.
That is not what that meant.
Oh, that's what it means.
No, to you it means that because you also think that he's the bad guy, right? To you it means that, but she was sacking the only thing that was left of their relationship because when she passed,
relationship? That one night stand?
It wasn't a one night stand. It was to you. It wasn't to them. That's the whole premise of the fucking movie.
She never asked him one time, "What's your mother's name?"
It doesn't matter.
She doesn't know this, dude. It's not real.
So wait a second.
He never took a shit in front of her. This ain't real.
Mel
it's
says
not a real relationship.
Mel says adopted children cannot feel love. That's what you're telling me. What's your mother's name?
That is not what I'm saying. Honestly, what I'm saying is like they never got to be real with one another. He painted a picture for her.
That seemed pretty fucking real to me.
What, the painted picture?
What is it with you in the picture? You just like nudie scenes. How many times you jerk off to that movie? What the fuck?
Bro, that's the only thing that occurred in the movie. He painted a picture, he danced with her, and he had sex with her. And then the rest of the movie, they were trying to escape from getting
That's not true either. The most famous scene of Titanic isn't even the painting scene. You can tell me what it is if you think about it.
Get her off with a ledge?
Get her off? He's showing her what it feels like to fly. How do I remember this and I can't remember who the fuck her husband is?
He first met her when she was about to commit suicide.
Why would she be killing herself if her life is so grand with her current man?
Because she's a fucking idiot. That's why.
Oh, that's why.
Who knows why? Who knows why?
Listen, I'm talking about when he puts her on the edge of the boat.
Literally have everything that they want and still say, you know what, I can't take it no more.
I'm not going to go down that path. That seems like a different path to go down. But like, I'm talking about when he put her at the is it the bow or the hull? I don't fucking know boat terms. I have no idea. But when they were at the front of the boat, anyways, and like he showed her to put her arms out and like it feels like you're flying, like close your eyes, kind of bullshit.
Yeah, you're definitely soft as fuck. No,
thank you. Anyways,
no, I don't know. That movie, I really felt like she could have just at least just one time said, "Jack, I'll get in the water for a second."
She said it at the beginning, but then he stopped her.
Dude, I can guarantee. Listen, he's supposed to do that at first, but
you're missing the point. No.
At least been like,
I'm saying when she was trying to kill herself. That's what I'm saying.
No. I mean, like, dead serious. She could have at least been like, Jack, you go, I'll go. You go, I'll go. She said, Jack, I'm going to sleep.
That doesn't make sense. They both die if that happens. It is guaranteed.
How do you know that?
Because
you know who definitely died? Jack. And then you know what happened? She said, I'll never let go, and then let go. Watch the movie. Watch that part. That part when she stuck to Jack and she said, I'll never let go.
And I like that I'm the one that likes the character and you don't. And you're upset that he dies. She doesn't.
No, I never said I don't like Jack. I just said he a player. He's doing what he's supposed to do. I'm saying
he's not a player though.
Dude, he just took somebody's girl. That's a player.
That doesn't make you a player.
Oh, you've been hurt before. But normally when that dude took your girl, bro, he was a player, bro.
But what if that never happened? I'm saying like what
you made it sound like it happened.
No.
I'm not saying it happened. I'm just saying.
You can say whatever you want. Well, Bob, I promise you that this you will not get to me with. But
gotcha.
My thing is like when I was in my like younger years, I was infamous for like when I was in my 20s, right? So I was infamous for like I don't cheat, but I don't care if you do. So like I would sleep with a dude's girl. I'm not my friends, but like I would sleep with a dude's girl. I don't care. To me, I'm not doing anything wrong there. Like, you fucked up somewhere where she's doing that.
You said what?
I said, I do not cheat, but I don't care if you do. So if you're going to step out on your man with me, that's on him as far as I'm concerned.
No, you said you'll deal with your man's girl? No, you never said that.
What?
You didn't say that, right?
No, I would never fuck with my man's girl ever.
All right, cool.
Fuck no,
Right,
never.
continue.
Never.
My apologies.
That's like what I don't know how to explain this other than like I don't even see like when I meet like my friends' girls, like my brother's wife, stuff like that. To me, it just looks different. I don't know how to explain it other than that for real. Like
I respect it.
They can look like anything; it won't matter. It's just different. It doesn't. It's not. I don't know how to explain it, but like if I don't know them, you know what I mean? Like again, it happened a lot when I was younger, where like I slept with a lot of girls that were with dudes, and like it was what it was. So like, but I didn't consider myself a player. I think a player is the opposite, right? I think a player is people that are playing multiple girls, right? Like that's what I look at as a player.
A player is somebody that plays games. So whether the girls are the games,
guess by definition,
taking the girls from the dude, whether taking the girls from some dudes is the game, or getting a whole bunch of girls is the game. It's still a game.
Sure, I respect it.
But so that's why Titanic. That death is probably the most saddest. Okay. It's not like the saddest for me because because Jack died. I felt like Jack could have survived.
Okay. What's your other one?
Second movie. Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. Oh my God! Wait, I got another one now. Oh my God, I got another one. You know what? Fuck, that was bad. But you know what? Fucked me up more than that for sure.
What?
Menace to Society fucked me up more than Boys in the Hood.
Really?
Menace to Society. Yeah. Yes.
I don't know. It had the markings on the wall that Kane wasn't going to be able to survive that, man.
I don't know. It's
kind of Menace to Society is a beautiful piece, mainly because Kane is supposed to die. In reality, Kane dies.
Yes, I agree. I get what you're saying.
You don't get that fairy tale.
I don't think it would have hit me as hard, right? I don't think his death would have hit me as hard if he didn't scoop the kid off the big wheel, right? I think that's why it hits so hard. I think that's supposed to show that his life, everything, like this is who he really was at heart, that he really was going to move, that he really was selfless, right? And because he wanted to make sure dude lives, right? The little man lives, and he scoops, but that also goes on to show that it's a vicious cycle, right? Like, doesn't it show that now this child was now exposed to the same thing he was, and we're going to loop back into it? And I think all of that is a culmination. Like, now, if he was just like gunned down Boys in the Hood style, it wouldn't have affected me as much as him going after. Like, we all have
Ricky
kids.
Ain't doing nothing. Ricky ain't doing nothing. He was just a football player trying to make it. Ricky would have got drafted.
Stop.
Ricky would have got drafted.
Stop.
What?
It's not funny. It really
Did
is.
You see how good Ricky was, bro?
Yeah.
Did you see the tapes? Ricky was good, bro. Ricky was good, bro. I
can only take Cuba Gooding Jr. movies seriously for so long. So let's.
First of all, at that time, Cuba Gooding Jr. was a A-lister, man. At that time,
he was never an A-lister. So you know what A-list means,
Boys in the Hood, he was an A-lister, bro.
You know what A-list means, right? A-list.
If you got a star in Hollywood, you're an A-lister.
A-list, right? That's not true. No, A-list isn't talking necessarily about somebody's like acting prowess, right? It's referring specifically to your ability to sell tickets. That's all it's talking about. Like your name recognition and your ability to sell movie sales. Like that's
Cuba
what
Gooding Jr. could sell.
No.
At that, yes, he could.
No, he couldn't.
He's a household name, bro.
That doesn't mean you sell movies.
Yes, he does.
No, it doesn't. If Drake stars in a movie right now and he's a massive name, it doesn't fucking go as a blockbuster.
It might make a couple mil though. It might make a couple mil.
How much you think it costs to make the movie that makes a couple mil? And it's not a.
You could. Marlon Wayans made a movie off like $1 million and made like $27 million off of it.
First of all, Marlon Wayans hasn't made fuck all on his own.
Yes, he did.
You need to put respect on Keenan Ivory. Like
no. I'm talking about on the Haunted House film. Marlon, that's his own. That's his own movie. That's his own productions. He put that money in himself.
Yeah, I'm not saying it did. I'm just saying like he doesn't make shit all without Keenan Ivory. Like
without
Keenan Ivory Wayans, like he's the one that started all this shit, right? Like he's just incredible. Like,
I mean, but then we could say there would be no Jim Carrey then.
now
and no Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, but
no
you're talking about
Lopez.
now. You're talking about In Living Color, and that's not what I'm referring to, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's. I understand why you went there, but that's not what I'm talking about. But like, I'm talking about like, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Like, so like, what takes it away from sketch comedy into the movie realm? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, all right, I got you. But I'm just saying he's put a lot of people to like a lot of people owe him favors, man.
Yeah, for sure. You know who else? And I'll get it right after this, but this is true. Like Will Smith, right?
Really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How?
You think no? Like
No,
Nia
I mean,
Long?
how?
You think Nia Long is Will Smith made her?
Nia Long? No.
What?
No. Nia Long was destined for greatness. Do you not see how that woman looks?
First of all, I hate to do that. Nia Long is one of my all-time crushes, right? But here's the thing.
Stop before you say something hurtful. Don't say.
All right, I won't do it. I won't do it. I don't even want to ruin this for you. I won't ruin it for you. But because like Nia Long is one of my all times, so I won't ruin it for you. I won't ruin it for you. But yeah,
she's way better than Jada was.
Yes, for sure. Although in Menace, Jada was fucking fire. Jada was sexy as fuck in Menace to Society. I don't care.
Jada was also for the streets. In the Menace. Again, another situation.
She wasn't for the streets at all, though.
Bro,
she wasn't. She wasn't.
Is she fucking with the dude's basically his prodigy.
But you understand, like she did the right thing,
and now she gonna move with his mans.
Yeah, but they got his blessing. They got his blessing.
Will should have known, bro.
Will
should have known. She was doing entanglement back then, bro. She was doing entanglements back then.
It's not an entanglement. They got his blessing. The dude's doing life. It's a little bit different, right?
At first, they got Wills, too, until they got blown up. And it was like, hold on now. What the fuck is going on?
This is not the same thing.
And then she made up a word.
That's not a made-up word. How much do you think Max is loving life right now? I'm talking about, like, he comes in on this lazy shit, brings up a topic, and somehow, 30 minutes later, we're here, and he's just swiveling in his chair.
I try to say something.
Wait, did you try to say something?
Yeah, I just kept on. I'm like, hey, whatever. I'm just copping the flip here, man. I'm just being the audience.
What's going on, Max? What do you think about the movie? Ricky!
I don't even know what movie I'm talking about.
Boys in the Hood is the one he brought up. Somehow it got to Menace Society. Somehow it's me, by the way. I'm somehow.
Yeah. Shit, I'm sorry, man.
All right, Chad. So...
Yeah,
like Jada Pinkins is like
my microphone assumption is going on with this motherfucker now.
You guys have to forgive. You have to forgive Max. Max had a couple dabs tonight. Like he went a little bit over his head. You know.
Yeah. No, he just had a lot of things going on, man. Honestly. So, but he's gonna be back to regular Max next episode, man. Maybe within the next 5 minutes, right, Max? No, I'm
definitely.
No pressure. Yo, speaking of no pressure,
we're only trying to build an audience.
Wait, Max, I'm sorry. Go, Max, go.
See, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, go. I hear you. You're coming in.
But then Chad comes in with, so,
no, that was him.
I'm like, all right, cool.
I think it was Chad.
Bro,
fuck yourself, eat it, fucking dick, piece of shit, motherfucker.
Once he's on those IPAs, it's over, man.
I knew you were gonna fucking blame that shit. Do you know this is my fucking third one, and you know damn well what my fucking tolerance is? Don't even act like it's about that.
It's like he hears you trying to come in. You see, look. Go ahead, Chad.
I'm not gonna lie, you doing it.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, yo, go ahead, Chad. You good? Are we good to go?
Back foot. Let's try to do it. Back foot.
Yo, you watch it somewhere.
I'm just saying.
Is it all right, chat? Is it all right for me to talk? Can I? At least 10 seconds. Man. Hey, guys. We're in the 40 mark. We haven't touched one subject of what we had. So I think is a great time for you to touch our first subject. What do you guys have? I know. You guys were talking about that Elon Musk and how he was trying to pay hush money for whatever he did for it not to go anywhere. Can somebody help me on that one?
It.
Go ahead,
explain it, Chad.
No, go ahead, Chad.
I just want to point out that I just got blasted for interrupting with a topic that I was going to bring up, so you could bring up the topic that I was going to bring up. In addition to that, right? We all know, yeah, it's sauce and whatever. But like, I'm literally on my third that is full currently. By the way, okay, it's full. And Mel, you can smoke 11 cigarettes in a row, and he won't even see anymore. Now he's focused on. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, so Elon Musk, right? Founder of Tesla, SpaceX, all this neat shit. Now, this is allegedly, so we do want to be clear on this. Let's go back to last week, right? So we want to be clear with the now Mel's okay to fucking pull the trigger, by the way. But like, we want to be clear. So it's allegedly on a SpaceX flight, he took what, and let me speak his piece too, he's referring to as a far leftist, because Elon now is like considers himself conservative, right-wing, a Republican. So took a far leftist on a flight, took out his dick, according to multiple sources, and said, "What are you going to do about this?" And she was like, "Yeah, no, that ain't happening." And he was like, "All right, I'm going to kick you $250,000. Shut the fuck up." Right? Now, this is laughable for a few reasons. If that happened, there's nothing funny about that. So let me be clear about that. Like, if he's like, "Yo, what's up?" There's nothing funny about, like, because it's different if we're in like a hotel room and you go out of the hotel room. If you're on a flight to space or whatever, like, where the fuck you gonna go, right? So there's nothing funny about feeling trapped. That's not funny. But what's funny is this dude just bought Twitter for like almost fucking what, $44 billion, and you're gonna give me $250,000 to shut up? Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, let me ask you: if you bought Twitter, would you not flash your dick? No, I'm joking.
No,
man, we're gonna get some heat.
It's already.
I'm just saying, like, you know, shit. I'll let him flash his dick to me, man, and me being me for $250,000. What the fuck?
You guys are flicking Mike Tyson's ears, looking at Elon Musk's dick, like
$250. Yo, $250. Shit, I see more dicks. I see more dicks than that on Pornhub. You know, like, what the fuck, man?
Hey, you need to stop watching Pornhub. X videos is so much better.
No, I'm just saying, if you see a video of a girl on Pornhub or whatever, you know, like fucking sex or whatever,
hypothetically,
you know what the fuck you do? You block the fucking, you know, the
you
dick,
go girl
you know,
on
like,
girl or some shit. You go girl on girl or some shit.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't like girl on girl. Girl on girl doesn't do anything for me.
No, I want to. Yeah, I want to see them getting tortured. I want to see them getting tortured on the torture rack. God.
Elon Musk comes up to you and says, "What are you gonna do with this?" What do you say, Chad?
Like $250, Papa.
Nothing I haven't done already before. No, I mean, fuck you want me to say?
Yeah,
Max what he said.
Yo, $250, bro. Shit, dude. Man, yo, give me the $250. Give me the $250. Don't worry, this is not gonna go anywhere. I won't tell anybody. The fuck, man. Shit. Yo, what is she complaining about? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God! I'm gonna get so much heat. Oh, I'm sorry.
She got $250K for seeing a dick.
She didn't get it. No.
I know girls that do all type of shit with dicks. More than one dick.
Yesterday.
You know, and they don't get $200. Yo, dude, I know girls that do multiple shit with multiple dicks and don't get $250. Like, okay, yo, like, what the fuck?
You're missing it. Yeah. So he gave her $250,000 to not bring up the fact that he asked her that. So it was
look at that.
It
wasn't. We didn't even have to do nothing with it.
Let me tell you something, bro. It was just back in the days, and this was free, bro. She just had them all over.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're talking. This is real bad. This is real bad right now. This is real bad. And you're putting me on blast. You're putting me on blast.
And she got $2.50. Yeah, $2.50, $2 for the train and $50 for the 50 and 50 cents for the 50-cent soda. That's all she got.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is she didn't get fuck all. She didn't take it. That's what I'm saying. She didn't take the money
because she wanted more. Because of who he is, understand?
Sure, that's a possibility.
If it was one of us that don't got shit, we would have said, "Yo, we give you fucking $250." You took $250, But since it's Elon Musk,
none of us are flying her to space. But so here's the backside.
He flew her to space.
Right, it was on a SpaceX flight that this happened. That's the whole point.
I mean, that's what he's thinking too. He's like, "Who's gonna believe you, bitch? We're in space."
So now get this. Now here's the discussion.
I would have threatened her too. I would have came back with more than one charge. I would have came back with threatening her like, bitch, you better keep your mouth shut or you ain't coming back to Earth. How about that one?
Right, because these flights aren't logged or anything. This is not exactly something you need Sherlock for. If somebody shows up missing, you got something to answer. It's like this person was on the flight log out, and then all of a sudden it's like,
it's certain people we're never gonna find out shit about, bro.
This is not one of them currently.
Elon Musk.
Currently in this particular right. So this is all very public because SpaceX is something that we're talking about where people can fly. Like you can source a flight up there, right? So this is something that is all proper documented, right? It is. So, but regardless of circumstance, there's a backside to this story. So the backside is this. Now cancel culture is going after Elon Musk. And this is a discussion I had with somebody I worked with today. Right? Of course. So, but here's my thing. What the fuck are you canceling him from? It's like, that's a joke. All he has to do is be like, yeah, well, you can't drive my cars anymore. You're not allowed to play in my spaceships. You can't go on my fucking Twitter platform anymore. You can't cancel him. He owns this shit. Cancel him from what? From what?
It's like, we're not going to exist no more. You keep playing with us, Eli.
Exactly. Like this is above your pay grade. You can cancel culture as a whole. You cannot take down Elon Musk.
Yeah, this ain't Roseanne, bro.
It's over.
I don't think
it's not Roseanne.
Have they taken anybody down? Like,
100%.
They've taken down a few people.
Yeah,
taken down a few people.
So part of what got sidetracked because you guys were absolutely right last week in talking about like racial profiling definitely takes a precedent over cancel culture. Like that's more disgusting and it's definitely more detrimental. However, cancel culture, like just look at comedy in general, look at movie stars, look at Johnny Depp, right? Before everybody, now cancel culture is back on his side, right? But he's no longer Captain Jack Sparrow in one of the biggest movie franchises ever. Like, it's over. He's been canceled. Louis C.K. canceled. You know what I mean? Like, so many people, all you have to do...
people have something to do with the dick showing, too. That's funny.
Right, that's the thing. Or like, Kevin Hart almost caught it, right? Kevin Hart almost caught it. You could say it's from racial shit, or you can say it's from an off-color comment he made. Like, you can't even joke about certain things. Like, it can't be a joke. And this is why I give so many props to Chappelle, right? Chappelle is like, he's like, I know y'all motherfuckers gonna be mad. Like, he is constantly crossing the line. Like, what is he talking about with the what's his trans shit where he's like, let me ask you something. You know, let me ask you this shit. So if LeBron James gets a sex change, you've heard this, right? If LeBron James gets a sex change tomorrow, right? Does he still play in the NBA or does he go into the WNBA and score 500 points a game? You know what I mean? He's famous for like being like.
When he says, so we're sitting down, right? And it's a lady. It's a man out there. I thought it was a man wearing some shorts, right? And I go to call him, hey, sir. And then someone stops me and says, no, you have to pronounce him as her. And he says, oh, okay. Can you tell her that her balls are hanging out of her side of her shorts?
Yeah, that's another one. It's I understand that, that may make me look not woke or whatever, and I respect everybody's ability to view themselves as whatever the fuck they want to view themselves as. However, this is where a line gets crossed, right? When this is the difference between that and racial profiling. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, Max, you're Latino, right? And Mel, you're black, right?
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean anything about anything. I can't presume anything about you because of that, right? This isn't an opinion. This is like, these are just facts, and I can't presume anything about you. However, now all of a sudden everything's split. Like, nobody's going to be split on whether or not you're black or you're Latino or I'm white, right? I'm pretty sure the whole world is in agreement there. But you want to tell me, like, if you want to view yourself as something else, you want to view yourself as a female, all of a sudden I wake up tomorrow, I feel like a female, like I'm gender fluid, and today I'm a female. Like, I feel like I'd be sourced if I was like, hey, listen, you should all immediately, prior to referencing me at all, ask what my pronouns are. And it's gone so far as if you watch certain streams, certain videos, you'll see people's pronouns underneath them, which is
even if it's for like a regular, even if it's a him, they'll be like him. Pronounced him.
Yes, he, him. Oh, okay. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, why is that a thing? And if it doesn't matter, right? So to them, right, gender is not a thing, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It's a construct. Blah, 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 blah. If it's not a thing, then why the fuck are you posting shit? If it doesn't matter, why do you care? Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck you give a fuck?
Yeah. I mean, it's a difficult topic because most of them, I understand, they want to be treated, the same and everything.
And I'm fine with that.
I feel like at times, I feel like it's like the Black Lives Matter movement, where on to the point where what the movement is for. It's a positive movement, but some people are just pushing it a little bit.
So all I'm saying is the fact of the matter is, like, where is the line drawn, right? Yeah. Because then, like, this is my thing, and I've talked about this multiple times, and this is how I am. I'm not for the extremist of either side. For real, I'm not. Like, the right-wing, racist, dumbass, like, oppressing motherfuckers sound ignorant as shit. But you on the ultra-left saying, like, I identify as a space-age Martian, that it is, like, the antithesis of Christ, and I'm actually all 8,000 gender. You sound equally dumb to me. Like, and, like, you can be whatever the fuck you want, but you don't get to tell me that I have to, like, shame on you for saying, like, perfect example. I held the door for somebody 3 days ago and caught flack for it. I held the door for somebody. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I'm going to hold the door for you because I was fucking in what my opinion is right. Like, I was raised right. Like, you hold the door as a sign of respect, right? So I hold the door for somebody. And this fucking girl was like, I don't need you to hold the door for me. And I was like, no, it's like, whatever. And she's like, what, I can't hold my own door? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I'm trying to show you respect. And she's like, it's disrespectful if you hold the door for me. And I'm like, okay. I was raised.
I think it's your face. I would have got mad too. Like, oh, why do I got to deal with your stupid face? Like,
could be that thing
don't hold the fucking door. I don't want no contact with you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
anything. I don't know. But no. But as far as for Eli, I would have. I wouldn't have really given too much of a fuck, honestly. So, don't get me wrong. I would have told him, "You better make it 2 million."
Right, 2 million. What's
you better
that?
make it 2 million.
I think that's where she went too. But he probably was like, 2 million. I didn't even touch you, bitch.
Yeah.
So
I want to quickly play the other side of this, because there is another side of this, right? So Elon has gone public saying that this is all horseshit, right? It never happened. I never offered her anything, which could very well be true, because I feel like if he's coming out of pocket money, he's not coming out $250,000, right? And then also, he's saying, like, he went publicly saying, okay, if I did that, describe my dick. What does my dick look like? He did. He was like, if I did that to you, what does my dick look like? Go ahead and say it.
That's a good one. Yeah.
He did it. So I mean,
Because imagine being the person that got to describe it. It has a vein on the left side of it. You know, that little tiny pimple on the left bar.
Where's my birthmark? Ah! My whole dick's a birthmark.
Is it an outie or an innie? Which one?
How close were you before you could see it? Be honest. If we had a child, could we name it something ridiculous like my other children?
What would you rate it size-wise?
I'm bigger than your other boyfriends, right? Like, I'm bigger than your other boyfriends, right? Like, this is the biggest, right?
It's like, imagine he did do it. He's just paying her to describe it. Go ahead, describe it. Right? Describe my dick. What do you think?
Well, he did just break up with. He broke up with his girl. He broke up. That could be the ultimate play, right? He did just break up with his girl because they're like.
What if he's that creepy, right? He's like, you know what? If I did it to describe my dick, tell the word how my dick looked. Tell him.
You see that? That's where you got to be. That's where your mic got to be at, Mo.
Where? Right there.
Right there.
Tell the word where my dick is.
Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I don't know where it is, but I know where it's going. If you hear me. But
that is disgusting.
Yeah, right.
Nah,
but that's funny as fuck, man.
So I got a question. I'm gonna be switching topic real quick. You know, we could come back to this if y'all want or whatever. It was a question, and it's because I see a lot of cases like this, and you know, I was like, you know, I should bring it to the podcast. Let's see what the guys think. My question is this: if you are a drug dealer or you do whatever, you know, illegal, you get locked up, you know, is your girl or your wife, let's say you're doing 10, 15 years, 20 years or whatever, 5 years. Is she obligated to wait for you? Is she expected to wait for you? Is she expected to, you know, to hold you down?
How many years you said?
5, 10, 15?
You got to say the actual time frame, bro. Each one matters.
I don't think it does.
I'll say anything over 5.
Anything over 5.
Yeah.
Anything over 5, I expect her to be. I would even say even anything over 4, I would expect her to just be like, listen, I needed a nut. But I expect you to not deal with anybody that I know. And I expect you to keep it really, really low. Like, don't have nobody else in that business. You do what you got to do. You handle yours. And then when I get back, it's back to business.
What you say, chat?
I mean, not talking from experience or anything. I'm just.
So I want this as a two-parter. I have to clarify one thing. Does my girl know that I was in the game? Does my girl know I was doing something I could have gone away for?
Yeah, she knows.
She knows. Okay.
You have to know because that's your girl.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess I wanted to clarify that more for y'all than for me because you seem to want to go back. I'm not going back. I'm definitely like no hard feelings. That's it. Like that's it for us. Yeah, if she chooses to wait, which I would never ask her to, then you know I'm gonna be back and be faithful with her. But yeah, absolutely not. I'm not asking her to wait it out. Not a chance.
Right, so what if it's like your kid's mother or something?
Doesn't matter. No? Again, my kid's mother doesn't. So I. Remember, I have a daughter, and my daughter's mother and I are not together. Now, yeah. the person that like I was most in love with in my life is also with somebody else right now, and I have zero hard feelings about that. Like I 100% want that person to do what's best for them always. So I would never, ever like you just whether you believe me or not, it doesn't really matter. Like,
I'm not saying anything.
I wouldn't want that. Well, you do like to tell me, like, nah, see, you're bullshit. Like, but no,
I feel like that. I say it, but
yeah,
I don't feel like that.
yeah,
right now.
no. I would want her to move on. It wouldn't feel good. I'll tell you that much. It would suck, but I would always want them. Because I mean, for me, like, love is love. Like, that's my beef with the Titanic and all that shit. Like, I believe in that fairy tale bullshit. Like, not. Yeah, I mean, that's my thing. That's why I don't care about sex. I care about love. Like, that's my thing. That like, that's my jam. And so, like, since I believe in that, I can't give her, in my opinion, what she needs. And so, like, I do my bid. You move on, and that's it. But I couldn't.
This is. You still got some more on chat?
Just one quick thing. I couldn't go back after that.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a wrap.
You'll be having too much fun in there anyway. Like, I get it.
Whatever. Fuck
this
yourself.
This is what I always tell my wife. Because we always have conversations like this. You know, like I wrote these conversations to her, and I'm like, I tell her if for whatever I got locked up while I was on the free, you wasn't agreeing with it.
Yeah,
you wasn't with it. You know, it had nothing to do with you. You owe me absolutely nothing. You can move on with your life.
Yeah.
You could do whatever you have to do because you had nothing to do with this fuck up. Understand? I asked for this. This is my problem. Understand? Now, this is the difference. Let's say I killed a man because he was trying to rape you. You are 100% expected to hold me down. Understand? Because I'm in here.
How long?
For whatever the fuck it is. Whatever the
What
bid
if she
is.
got life, bro? She's supposed to not have nobody for life?
No, wait a second.
That's different. You know, that's different. At least shit, you know, for a little while.
You killed the man.
Wait. Can we? I know I'm doing whatever.
Or let's say I did something illegal and
no, let's keep it on there. Let's keep it on there.
This is that. You realize why I'm going to speak on this because this is different, right? Like, because your wife was fucking violated. Any one of us, like, I feel like all of us are killing somebody at that point. Like, if somebody, like, all of us.
Is she entitled to stay with you after that?
No. But this is different. Like, this is not something known about. So, like, you went from.
Is she entitled to stay with you?
Even if obligated, she does, entitled or obligated?
Obligated to stay with you?
No, absolutely not. No,
listen. Even if she goes and does her and gets her nuts, she's expected to hold me down, not sexually, not waiting for me, but to hold me down. Whatever I need in there, whatever she could do for me, whatever.
Okay,
she's expected to do that.
Can you
understand? Now, if I went out there and I did something stupid, I killed a guy, or I fucking started selling drugs, or whatever the fuck I was doing. It had nothing to do with her. Dude, that's my fuck up.
But don't you realize?
I see a lot of motherfuckers. I'm saying this because I see a lot of motherfuckers and a lot of stupid women, online talking about, oh, free you. I'm gonna be waiting here for you. Meanwhile, I know the drug dealer fucking boyfriend that they was dating, and he was fucking the whole fucking world. But you out here fucking doing the stupid role, fucking waiting for a guy that never fucking was faithful to you while he was out. And if the fucking tables would turn and you would be the locked up one, he would have fucking waited one fucking day for you, So I say that because they always, well, she's supposed to hold him down. No, if whatever that guy did had nothing to do with that woman, you are not expected to do a goddamn thing.
I get what you're saying. I 100% get what you're saying, but you have to understand on the rape tip, right? On the rape tip, that had nothing to do with her too. You got to understand that. So that's different. It's different. It could be like if she was holding bags for you, if you were storing drugs in your house, like the rape has nothing to do with her. She was raped. Like she's more. She's got it worse than you. Like you doing a bit.
No, I'm saying she was about to get raped. Okay, cool. Like Or,
it doesn't matter.
Probably,
Anything that's happening to her.
You know, I probably use that, you know, too a little bit too freely. But you know, let's say something was, you know,
right. So if she knows you're moving weight, and she's helping you hold weight.
Let's put it like
that's
that.
That's a better situation.
I took the blame for something, or she was part of something, and I took the whole blame, or shit like that. You know, or whatever. She was in it, understand? Or she was benefiting out of something she knew was illegal. You are expected to hold me down.
I get your perspective 100%.
You know, but if the whole time you was disagreeing and telling me, yo, stop doing that shit, and I get
that's
caught,
your ass.
That's my, you know, that like, you don't have to.
She doesn't even have to explain to you. She should be fucking somebody tomorrow at that point.
Yeah. For real.
Yo, I feel what you're coming from.
You agree with that, Mel?
No, I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
I feel like we all agree on, you know, that
different levels for sure.
That topic there, you know, if you're part of, you know, his illegal activities or he's taking the blame for you, you should hold him down, a man down while he's locked up. If you have nothing to do with that, there's nothing you owe that man.
Nah.
Move on with your life. And yeah, that's all we have for this episode. Guys, how y'all got anything else y'all want to add to this?
Mellow.
I have to respect the fact that this is definitely a different take. I was getting a few people that was hitting me up last week and was saying, you know, a few different things. But I just want to say I thank everybody. And this is a podcast of different personalities, different mind frames, and different ideologies on all aspects of life. So whether we agree or disagree, this is still a brotherhood, and it's important to just remember that it's a reason why it's called a different take. Go ahead, Chad. What you got?
All right, so before I bring this down in the normal way I do, I want to let you know, right? I want to let you all know how important this is to us. I mean, we talk about it every week. We do. And I love working with these two. I really do. It like, I enjoy it. I look forward to it. Now, from the last time that you saw a video, the last time we recorded a video to this time, it's a shorter time period than what we normally do. We did have more topics lined up tonight. We didn't get to them because I feel like the more time goes on, the more we can just fuck around with each other off whatever, right? Like, it is what it is. But I'm going to tell you, like we tell you, we talk between episodes, before episodes, after episodes, blah, blah, blah. Now, conversations got heated, right? I'm not going to go into details, right? They got heated. We're we're not just passionate on, like, while we're recording. This is not a show we put on. This is something like, when I'll use Mel's words, right? A brotherhood. So how you would expect siblings to fight, right? Like, we talk, but then we squash that shit. And we come back here for us, for you. We come back like, this is it. This is important to us. Now, I say that for a couple of reasons, right? Our last episode, at time of recording, now I don't know when you're going to see this, but at time of recording has been our most successful in a very short period of time. Right?
Not our last episode, the episode before that one.
No, our last episode, I'm talking about, like, I'm not talking about overall, right? I'm talking about the takeoff, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
From time of release, you understand what I'm saying now. You can speak, that's fine.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
From time of release,
okay, yeah. Oh, my bad.
No, it's all good. So I'm saying there hasn't been enough time that has transpired between our recordings, but for what it looks like we're growing. And if we're growing, and I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but if we're growing, it's thanks to you guys, right? It's thanks to Mel, it's thanks to Max, right? And it's thanks to you guys for sharing, for helping out, from hitting that like button, the subs, right? From commenting and everything like that. All I can ask you is please continue sharing our content, right? It is so important to us. We love doing this for you, right? And I mean, we love working with each other. Like, I can't think of another two dudes I'd rather fucking do this with, but like, please subscribe, right? Hit the sub button, like the fucking video, comment. who fucked up where? You wanted to hear Max more why, right? Because, I mean, every time he brought something up this episode, motherfucker, Mel and I were just like, no, because this person should have died instead. You know what I mean? Like that's...
You know what? We should do it like that, man. Y'all should have the middle of the thing, and y'all should let me, hit them up with the question of the day, man. And
yeah, that just makes you innocent. Look at Max trying to do this as I take us out, guys. I want you to comment down below. Tell Max that he doesn't get off scot-free. Tell Max he needs to be involved in this shit. Mel, does Max going to be involved?
Max, shut your ass up, bro.
There it is, boys. All right, so boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and or anything thereafter, like the video, sub to us because you know you want to, share our fucking comment down below. Here it comes to the takes in the blog. Go get it, boys.
Wind it up.
Take. Bow!
Yo, hit that subscribe button, man. Stop being a hater, man.